just wanted to share some good and bad pests that we can look for. One thing that it kind of took me by surprise the first few times I saw this, but your carrots, dill, potentially parsley, and fennel all are perfect host plants for the swallowtail caterpillar. It may be alarming when you find the caterpillars, but they are your buddies. They're not around long enough to make a real big issue on the plant. So you can kind of see, I'm going to show you one right here, right, Sutton? We love finding them. This is a swallowtail. We have probably a dozen of them on our carrots right now. They don't last very long. You're going to pet him. And they're very sweet, wonderful caterpillars. They will eat the tops, and they may even take down your dill pretty low, but let them go. They are not going to hurt much beyond that. They're not like deeply detrimental to your plants. So we just let them enjoy. They move on in a few weeks, and that's it. So they're one of the good ones. Now, there are bad ones. So if you're growing tomatillo plants, it is almost essential for you to be checking your tomatillo plants daily, almost through the whole growing season. So right now I'm trying to find some because it's almost always happening. I'm finding lacewing eggs, but no, I think they're 3-striped potato bugs. I'll find some for you. But basically they're a grouping of orange eggs. You want to get rid of them often. And you can either remove the eggs like by rubbing them off or popping them, or you can just remove the leaf. You're not going to hurt the plant that much. And you want to get rid of them because they're going to make these little larvae. And the larvae are going to sneakily get inside of your fruit, and they are going to make little holes inside of the fruit, which means that your fruit's gonna be bad. So you might have a perfectly beautiful tomatillo, and then you open it up and cut it open, and it's not. So now we're gonna go over and I'm gonna show you some other bugs that we don't want. So let's see, I just found them. So if you have some zucchini, any sort of squash, you're gonna be wanting to check your plants once again daily, because these guys are also nasty. Let's see if I can find some eggs. I just removed a few, but you're gonna wanna be looking for squash bug eggs. We most likely have a squash bug over here because we always do. But they're basically stink bugs. I think we've always called them stink bugs. I'm not finding them right now. I just removed some. I'm sure if I went down to my other ones. But they're groups of like these brownish gold eggs in a cluster underneath the leaf. And what you're going to want to do is either tear off that portion of the leaf, which doesn't really hurt the plant, not any more than those bugs will, or you want to take duct tape and remove them. That will work too. And if you find the bugs, drown them in soapy water. Now, if you start finding squash bugs overtaking your plants, some of the indications of squash bugs are leaves like this. This is a really good sign of squash bug activity. This graying of the leaf, things like that, looks really sad. That is the sort of thing you want to look out for. So that means there's squash bug activity. So you're going to want to remove those and watch them. Now, if you do find the little bugs, the larvae particularly, are really easy to remove. It's just taking some Bronner's in a spray bottle and spraying it on the larvae. It will drown them, irritate their skin, and they will disappear. It doesn't hurt pollinators. It doesn't hurt anything else. So that is super helpful. But you can see where I have actually like torn at the leaf where there were eggs because I didn't have duct tape on me, and I'd rather get rid of them than take the chance. Are you okay? Take the chance. So that is the best way to do it. Now I will go over some more things like this, but this is just a quick how-to because now that we're entering July, we are entering pest season. This is when our plants are going to be tested so intensely by pests. But there are so many ways to naturally deter them, but there are also things that we don't have to worry about. So if you have aphids, just spray them with water. Look for ladybugs and move the ladybugs to those plants. They'll eat them. Praying mantises are even good. Grasshoppers aren't good. But if you're not noticing a lot of problems, don't worry about it. I just kind of watch my plants. If the plant is still thriving, even if it's getting eaten a little bit, it's probably fine. There are just some of them that are going to be just complete destroyers and ruin harvests, and those are the ones we want to get rid of. Squash vine borers are another one we're going to have to watch out for. I have not seen eggs yet, so I am keeping an eye on them, and when I see them, I will share a good video on it. But for now, may the force of anti-pesting be with you.